This is the next morning at like 4 something in the morning. We're getting up from our camping. It is snowing, and look how beautiful it is. I survived a night out in the Antarctica, camping in my sleep bag. How cool is that?
Oh, geez.
So I'm back on the ship. It was very cold transitioning, but when I was actually in the sleeping system, I was fine. Wake up call was at 4:15, so I was like zombie. Came onto the ship, then we had to carry our gear bag all the way up to the 8th floor. I had to take 2 breaks. I was so tired. Then I had some orange juice. There were pastries out, but I wasn't hungry. Came back to the room, took a hot shower, and went to bed. And my roommate, Kay, brought me brought me breakfast, so I didn't have to go up to the breakfast room. So thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
Oh yeah, the penguins are everywhere, aren't they?
Mainly gentlemen here. It's one, then another one. So one is enough in one time, yeah. And the station is quite small for all of us, but it's nice, so people can come and work here for the summer period. So some scientists need to be here just now because also nice duty have to clean the station, toilets and everything during night. So we share it with each other. So one person, another week another. Our mechanic Anton, and he was a member of Robert Scott's expedition to the South Pole. And Anton, it's his second winter here, and this is like family tradition. And his grandfather was Ukrainian, but he was member of Robert Scott's expedition. He took around the station for research and also for some independent. To collect data, to collect samples, and we study lots of things. And during winter we have tasks from different universities. So I study whales, for example, but I also performed observations, for example, for phytoplankton, bacteria, viruses, birds, and so on. So we have to share data with our colleagues who are not able to get here, because not many people are allowed, can have this opportunity. From first British expedition, which is really old school, and but during winter we have lots of exercises outside of the station. We use ski and to get samples of skin and blubber from whales. I use a special arrows. So this is a special arrow, and I put sterile tips on it to get small piece of skin and blubber from whale. And this arrow doesn't stick in the whale's body because it's protected, and it just floats in the water, and I pick it up, and I can use this small piece of tissue to understand the population dynamics, population structure, from which population of southern hemisphere, for example, do whales come, seismic activity, sun activity. And it's located outside of the station to reduce noise pollution from iron. So here also office of our meteorologists. They have lots of data.
It's 10 a.m. in the most southernmost bar in the world. All they serve is vodka. That's your only choice. Good thing I like vodka, homemade here. The cost is $3 for one shot. Antarctica vodka. Let's go. Cool. Oh, it's nice and smooth. I actually really enjoyed it.
Buy some souvenirs.
Penguins out the window, drinking vodka in the bar. And this is Southermost souvenir shop. Who likes souvenirs? These are for my nephews and niece, because I love them. These. I bought some Pink Floyd. Records also, Rolling Stones. Vernadsky Kitchen. This is their big kitchen. That was just like their breakfast bar, snacky place. Winter crew used to be all men all the time. Now they have 2 ladies on their full-time winter crew.
That thing floating? Jellyfish or?
Looks like
What is that? Yeah.
plant.
Seaweed?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, good morning. Nila driving.
That's the one we're looking for.
So it's not so much wildlife.
More people want to go inside? The toilet. Cool placed in 1958, 1959. Kitchen. No, they have some things still up here. Pork sausages. Coffee. I could go for a coffee. Looks like it's all set up, ready to go. My favorite, mashed potatoes.
My hiking.
Bunks. Right off of the kitchen. I expect it's the warmest room in the whole place. If you're wondering what's going on here, let's draw you a glass of creamy draft Guinness.
We have to close very soon, just so you know. Take photos and then...
Mayday. This place reminds me of the movie The Thing. This was the movie The Thing. I would use this to fight the aliens. Somebody has a private room. I would prefer the room in the kitchen with the stove. It'd be much warmer. Information on the walls. And this is where you would write a record of what happened before the aliens came, if this was the thing. But it's not the thing. I'm not seeing here. I'm going back into the Zodiac boat now. Wordie House.
Really short visit, but super cool to see the contrast between the old station and the new fancy-dancy Ukrainian one.
Waiting to load up the Zodiac.